Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Wallet Wisdom, a podcast presented by Lake Michigan Credit Union. If you're new to the podcast or have been listening for a while now, Wallet Wisdom is designed around breaking down the ins and outs of financial aspects, as well as helping bring answers to some of banking's more confusing or complex questions. I'm one of your hosts, Brett. With me on the mic, my BFF and co-host, Lo.
Hey, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. I'm excited to be here.
Hey, I have to be honest with you. I wore this shirt intentionally with
It is
my
amazing.
surfboards and summer feels because
It's in it.
we're going to be so
It
close.
is summer.
To,
Kids are out of school.
Yeah, and 4th of July is going to be just right around the corner. It's unbelievable.
I love it.
It's crazy.
I love it. Well, I'm particularly excited because I love it when we have repeat guests.
Yes.
Because it's always like, we don't have to get to know you again. We get to just dive into things. And so I'm excited about our guest
Absolutely. Today. Well, go ahead and let's introduce her.
Yes, we have Aldina Babic here, and we know her as our community relations manager, and we are so excited to have you again. You always have great topics to talk about with us, so thanks for being here.
For sure.
Thank you for having me back. Of
Absolutely.
course. I always love being invited back into it, and it just makes me feel closer to you guys.
Well, and I think for listeners to know too, part of today's discussion is also a large part of your role here with LMCU, and really how we can help our listeners and members and non-members in our communities learn about financial aspects and really kind of break down those complex parts of it. The cost of living and everything's gone up more and more, and so I think with that we want to make sure these resources are available. And really, you're kind of our boss. Did you know that?
Goodness.
I mean, I think she is. I mean,
Right?
This podcast is part of the whole Wallet Wisdom thing.
Don't put me in that situation.
Exactly. But truly, it's pretty amazing. You know, the longer I work here, the more I get out of touch with just how not common it is for people to know about finances.
Yeah.
You know, it is not everyone has the privilege of learning that while they're growing up.
You mean not everyone's talking about loans and interests and things every day?
I mean, I was raised thinking credit was the devil. Like you cannot have any.
That's right.
And then, come to be an adult and try to buy a house with no credit. Like
Yeah.
that can't happen.
That's
so I'm so excited that LMCU has recognized that need and has put you in that chair to
Thank you.
be able to bring this to our members and communities alike.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah.
I don't really feel like I come to work every day to work. I come to play. So
that's good.
because I love talking about financial wellness and how we can spread that message to help everyone from all walks of life. I think I've overused that term, but it truly is we have to touch all walks of life.
Yeah. Absolutely. Well, and you're passionate. I mean, that's the thing.
She leads with that passion
She
for
does.
sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And
Thank
I
you for
always
saying
think this is our topic today. I'm trying to instill in my children cost of living.
Yes.
Right.
Not everything, my son will often be like, Mom, can we get this? And I'm like, no, honey, we're not. He's like, but we have money. I was like, we do have money. And I was like, but I don't have any, not for this. And he goes, well, you have your card.
Yes.
I'm like, honey, yes, but not for this.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so I think
That's
you
a
can't
confusing
talk about,
perspective.
it
really is for
I live in this
kids and
house.
adults.
Yeah, it's there, but they don't see me pay the bill every month, and they don't see, when they leave the water on for an hour in the backyard.
We actually
for sprinklers. It's sprinkler season.
Well, we actually were just talking about that as well as a family because at least here in Michigan, the energy companies with the increases of everything going on have had to change some of their times of what surges as a extra cost. Yeah. And I mean, it's small, but it's still significant enough for everything else that we were going to be talking about with cost of living. And it's that perspective of the moment you turn that light on, it's ticking up. It's figuring out how much you're spending. And for kids, I don't think that perspective is there. It's just the light's on, the light's off. But what's happening in between, that
Sprinklers on.
Yeah.
Yes.
Water.
Sprinklers on. Yes. That's what's been ending up happening at our house. And it's one of those things that it doesn't register. And so
You got the greenest patch of grass ever on the whole neighborhood.
It's drowned. It's the wiltiest patch of grass, but it's all good. It's in the back.
Oh yeah,
No
my
one
husband husband is
it.
super passionate about his lawn, and I'm just over here
Knew
like,
I
can we
liked
just shut
him.
off the water, please?
Right, because again, with cost of living, we know that it's rising, and we know that there are some things that I think we all are starting to feel a little bit of the pinch of that, and a little bit of that extra pressure. But Aldina, again, you have so many great suggestions and ideas and tips for us to really think about how we can help still reduce some of the things that we need in our everyday groceries and just our everyday living items. So I would love to hear some of those perspectives and how maybe listeners can begin to imagine or maybe reimagine how they can find a way through some of this extra cost of living.
Definitely. Well, I want to hone in a little bit more on the utility companies. You kind of mentioned them, sharing those peak times with us, and it makes you change the way you do your certain habits every single day. So it's changing our lifestyle around. I love the fact that they are sending those emails. I'm sure you all have received
Random
an email.
text blast.
Yes. Yeah. And I love that because I'll just put myself in that position. It made me think that, okay, well, from, 2:00, that's usually when I turn on my dishwasher, if that's the thing. Well, no, now I won't turn it on because I know that that's the most expensive time to do it,
Yeah.
So it just like makes your mindset shift a little bit and you think of different ways to do things. So cutting down on utilities, that's probably right now the biggest thing. So really think about, do I need to do all these chores in the house right now in the moment, or can this wait at nighttime when the utility cost is a little bit lower?
Do I need to run my dishwasher, my washer and dryer, and vacuum?
Correct.
All at 3:00 on Saturday, or right? Which is not always front of mind.
Yes.
I think that is such a great reminder to be curious about what's going on during those times.
Yes.
And I think too, at least with our kids, the one thing we wanted to also make sure, because, sometimes kids can be very impressionable and they hear this and, who knows what that changes their thought process years later. But just reminding them too, look, we're not going to totally, completely change and become, crazy fanatic about this. Like, we still need to live. If we need to turn on the microwave to heat up your macoroni and cheese or whatever.
You still have to turn on the light in a dark room.
Exactly.
I mean, it's like simple things like that, kids. For example, my older daughter, she's afraid of the dark. So meaning all lights are on at all times, even during daylight. So that's like a habit to readjust of just saying, we need to have the lights off. There's no reason why we have them on. We have natural daylight. So it's like teaching her those kind of habits. Yes, opening blinds. But then also you'll have some people that will say, no, keep the blinds closed. So we're keeping the heat out. So there's a lot of components that go into that. But it's like just small shifts. And like you guys said, not go into the extreme, but it's those little things. I mean,
making those steps, right? Making those efforts to at least adapt to some of those changes.
Yeah, a few things that we have done, for example, is really preserving the cold air that in the morning that we get in the house in order not to have to turn on our AC as often. So that's one thing. I mean, those little changes that you implement, I'm sure you all do something too,
absolutely.
that you're like, you know what, let's run the dishwasher once today. I know people who run their dishwasher 3 times a day.
Right? Oh, sure.
I don't know why, but we try to do that at nighttime when things are a little bit less expensive. So
Totally get that.
And you truly do see the difference in your utility bills as well. Other ways to cut down on costs, you mentioned groceries. So just put yourself in a position now. You're at the grocery store. You have your grocery list with you because you're so responsible, right?
Of course, right?
You listen to all the podcasts before, and you're responsible to make a list before you go out there. And you know that, just for example, there's a certain pasta that you always buy. Well, let's just say it's on sale right now because you're buying it in bulk. It's a better deal if you buy more of. If you know you're going to consume this pasta over and over and over
every
again
week
because
for the rest of your life.
Yes, you always.
I'm Italian,
it's like
so
only one your son will eat.
it's like a standard on your grocery list. Then why not bulk buy now and take advantage of that sale? And because usually it is. People are just afraid, I don't need that many. Obviously, if it's expiring fast, then please don't, Right. But there's certain shelf-stable items that you should stock up on, and that in the long run, you'll see a huge change in your
for
grocery
sure.
bill itself.
And less trips. I mean,
Less
who doesn't
trips.
want to also like more convenient shopping
trips.
trips?
We were just
less
talking
trips.
about that this weekend of, you know, let's try to do more bulk at the beginning. Maybe we can shop every other week
Right.
and, you know, try to
The
see,
essentials.
make it a challenge.
Yeah.
How can we use everything that we're putting in our fridge?
Right.
Big thing is, I mean, shop your pantry too
Yep.
before you go out there.
Yeah.
Like
I
you
always
really
call them pantry
see,
meals where you're
Yes.
like, I don't know what this is called. I made it.
I've been doing a
and
lot
it's
of that
good.
lately.
So we come up with random names like
Yes.
yeah.
Try to
Pantry meal.
replicate that recipe. It's not
Pantry
gonna work.
casserole.
Very original.
I love it.
Try.
I love it. But those kind of things really do make an impact on your daily expenses. They may be pennies that day, but like when you look at your whole month's worth of expenses, you'll truly see the difference in there.
Sure. I love that.
Well, and I think that also goes into with how the, you know, cost of living and everything that is kind of increasing right now. Those little things in many different spaces start to add up and start to, like you were saying, offset that extra cost that has been, you know, going up. Are there, you know, okay, I know I'm going to ask you this, but I
Yeah.
know the answer. Is couponing a good idea?
Yes. Yes. 100% always yes.
You just said her favorite word.
Favorite word, coupon.
Which is really sad that you guys know that. But
No, it's wonderful that we know that.
couponing is near and dear to my heart because I just feel like I personally get so excited when I scored that good deal, when I can like work out a deal that is in favor for my family.
Yeah.
So coupons, take advantage of them. If it's 10%, 5% cash back, or even just a percentage off that you're getting at checkout, take advantage of it. It's
sure.
all those, again, little things that add to the big picture.
And what I love especially about Aldina is she will share that with everyone. And if you find a deal, share it with your friends and family
Yes.
because
That's
we
right.
all
I'm
could
not
afford to
embarrassed
save
to
a little
share.
bit.
Yeah.
You know, and say, do you have this coupon? Okay, well, you got to go this one. I know that this location has it right now.
Yeah.
Go buy it and, you know, you'll thank yourself later.
There's also a lot of, I think I've mentioned this in the previous podcast too, but like cash apps that are like, you upload your receipt and you get some money back on it, or like you get a certain percentage back and then you can redeem that for gift cards. Like we all like gift cards. You can take those gift cards and you can re-gift
That's
them.
not real money. That's like
That's smart
fun
budgeting.
money. Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
So stuff like that, you know, there is opportunities out there for you to save money. You just have to make it a habit to save money.
For sure.
And I also think, and I'm going to do a shameless plug for one of our products here, but our Max Rewards credit card, right?
I was thinking the same
We're
thing.
automatically, we're going to spend the money anyways.
Yes.
Let's use it as if we're using cash and pay ourselves back immediately. But then we're getting those rewards for things that we have to buy no matter what.
Correct.
Especially gas and grocery. Those are like the top tier of the percentages back. And what a easy way to
Shop
not
smart.
think about it.
For sure.
Yep. We have been doing that for forever. And just the fun of it, all of a sudden it's like, oh, there's $50 back. You
Right.
know?
Yeah.
It's a great thing.
It
You're a
is.
smart shopper,
And
for sure.
again, the Max Rewards credit card. I mean, it's funny. We really try to keep these podcasts like sales free, but we're just telling you.
It's a natural transition.
It really, I mean, if you're looking for something that's going to get you points back on many of those types of purchases, gas, groceries, all that, I mean, that's the card. I mean, it's incredible.
Yes.
So,
Yep.
man.
If you buy gas and grocery,
yeah, that's it.
that's your card.
That's right. It's your card.
I'm curious, just to put a little spin as being the guest speaker in
Yeah.
here, but putting
Ooh.
it on you guys.
Oh,
Aldina
we
in the
What's
house.
like
we
one
don't take
piece-
questions. We only
No
give 'em.
comment.
I literally
No comment.
just did an executive decision and I'm spinning it around.
She's taking that boss seat.
I think I like
open.
it. I like it.
What's like if you reflect back to your childhood, what's
Yeah.
like one piece of frugal advice your grandparents or parents gave you that is still sticking with you and you're still implementing it in your
Ooh,
lives
I
now?
love that. I mean, I
Yeah.
still think about every time I throw away a plastic baggie.
I love it.
You know, especially the big ones. The big ones are the ones that typically don't get that dirty, and you look at it, and gift bags.
And gift bags.
tissue paper.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, I saved those. Oh, I saved
I have
those.
a Rubbermaid bin with it like by
Yes.
occasion, and it's like,
We are
is
soul
this too
sisters."
wrinkly?
I can't say that there's the one thing I would say, and I'm sure it's like many other listeners too, but growing up, there was no buying Tupperware. It was
Yes.
the sour
Same.
cream container. Now is your
My mom
Tupperware. The
still
whipped
does
cream
that.
container. That's now your new Tupperware.
Cottage cheese. Oh, we still
cheese.
do.
Oh, still
All
to
the
this
time.
day. Yeah, absolutely.
So you have to make sure to look in it before you just start spreading something.
Yes.
My wife, she just cut up some pineapple that we just bought, and I knew she cut it up because it was not on the counter anymore. And I'm looking around and I'm looking in the fridge. And I'm like, honey, where's the pineapple? She's
Yes.
like, oh, it's in the sour cream container.
Yeah. No
like,
joke.
oh, okay. There it
My
is.
mom still does it.
Yeah.
And I have like no shame to say that. I love that she still does
Right?
it.
Yeah.
No,
Yes.
and we still
Yeah.
do it too. And it's
Yeah.
the same. And it's also great when you send a guest home with leftovers.
Yes.
That's right.
And
Yeah.
you don't have to worry about
That's
getting
not
me
the
back
good
my
ones.
container. You know, yeah. I
Yeah?
love that. Yep, that's
Oh,
probably my
man.
other one too.
Yeah.
Goes right along with the Ziplocs, you know.
I love
For
it.
sure.
Thank you, host Aldina.
Yeah,
It
you're
was
so welcome.
such a pleasant change.
So, we were talking a little earlier about, the Wallet Wisdom podcast,
Yes.
why we are creating and why we've created this podcast to really help bring more of these kinds of, answers and kind of conversations to these kind of topics, right? But we go way beyond that here at LMCU as well, under that same umbrella of that Wallet Wisdom, where we've got some really great resources, calculators, things like that. I know we've touched on it before in other podcast episodes, but could you share a little bit more about what those are, how they kind of, how I guess listeners can engage with that?
Yeah. So we
content?
have previous podcast series that listeners can.
Thank you for that plug.
Yeah, I
you're
know.
So
welcome. Thank you for hiring me. But no, an amazing, resourceful library of previous discussions that are definitely helpful and kind of fit in with different moments in life that you're in right now.
Yeah.
And then, of course, we have the different workshops that can help with your budget. With if you're more concerned about retirement planning, how to open a savings and checking account. So just like basics, but also then some that are a little bit more elevated to help you kind of learn, because you never grow out of learning. So
Right.
That's a
I like to think
that.
it's going back to our roots. We were
Yes.
founded by teachers, and
Right.
we want to keep teaching.
Definitely.
And there are so many cool things. I've already just started my kids kind of looking at some of the courses that we have on there.
Yeah.
And they're so well made, and they're just, I can't express how valuable they
user
are.
friendly, knowledgeable, and short. You can do it at your own time as well.
Is there a cost associated with
Free, my favorite word.
We
It's
like free.
Our gift to you.
That's right. That's right. Because truly, we and for longtime listeners now, they've heard this enough. But truly, we mean this, where we know that education and information that is accessible so easily and freely is only going to make our community stronger.
Yep.
They're going to make them,
Yes, definitely.
create more of that future growth and development in our next generation to be able to be even more knowledgeable.
Yeah.
Because that's what's going to really move the needle for all of us, I think.
I used to tell my members that I was like, I don't want to know more than you. I want you to know as much as I do.
Right.
And so let's try to figure out where we need to meet in the middle and try to get you to where I'm at. And that's really what it's about here.
Yeah, for sure. Now, these are some really easy ways for listeners to engage with, their own stuff. But there's some other really great products that I know. We were just talking about, obviously, the Max Rewards card.
Yeah.
But, I've been hearing more and more about CDs and
Yes.
ways to kind of, if you've got the ability to put some money away, it's probably nice because then it's untouchable kind
Disciplined.
of. Disciplined is the right word for me.
Yeah.
I need to know that
Yes.
I
You
can't
gotta
touch
know
that.
yourself.
It's there, but I can't touch that.
Correct.
Right. But are these great tools as well to kind of help build and build that kind of or offset, I guess.
Yeah.
That
Right now, it is definitely your time to, if you have that disposable money that's currently sitting in your savings account, I fully applaud you. Very proud of you. So definitely take it and put it into a CD right now. If you already know you're not going to need it in the next 6 to 12 months, usually CDs range anywhere from 6 to 12 months.
Yeah.
The rates are incredible right now. So why not? If it's already sitting there, why
Sure.
not put it in a CD and actually earn some good interest on that as well? So
Yeah.
I'm in full support of that.
And if you're listening and you're hearing that and you're like, "Ugh, I don't know if that's the best thing for me. It's not a one size fits all thing.
No.
But
Yeah.
that is why we have the people in the branches and on the phones where they'll sit down with you and say, okay, this is how much you have. Okay, let's look at it. If it were in this account, let's look at it. If it were in this
Correct.
account, and
Yeah.
we will gladly cater specifically to you.
That's so true.
I think it's like a easy savings option to get into if you're not into risky stock markets and risky other investments out there. This is an easy entryway to get yourself comfortable with kind of parking your money and having it earn safe interests for the time being. So you kind of get your...
If you're saving for something specific too,
Yes.
it's a great way to say, do not touch this fund. You have earmarked it for something else. So
Yes, definitely. Definitely.
So if you could give us kind of that, your top 3 kind of suggestions.
Only 3?
Well, for listeners,
today.
for today, right? But maybe those 3 kind of starting tips for anyone listening to start thinking about how to budget themselves.
Yes, yeah.
How to really start that budget.
Yeah,
What are
yeah.
kind of those first maybe 3 steps to be thinking? Or
The most basic is like going back to really taking a look at what you have been consuming and what you are spending your money on. So reflecting back on the last 3 to 6 months even of taking a look at your bank statement, see exactly what are you spending your money on. If it helps, write it all down, write down how much you've been spending, or, if it's coffee shops, restaurants, entertainment, whatever it is, write it all down, put it into categories, and then comes the real truth where you have to slim down. But this is where you have discipline. You mentioned discipline earlier. Discipline with yourself of just really making that life change to, if you are wanting to save, if you're wanting to make a change for you or your family, then that's where it starts. So that's like the basic number 1 tip that I can give you is taking a look at your income and your expenses. Talking about income, we're in a world right now where there's so many different ways for you to have additional income. So this is, it can be something that you're super passionate about and you do that as a side hobby. That can be $50 here a week. It could be even more than that. But that $50 can go towards your groceries. It can go towards that excessive water bill because your husband doesn't turn off the water.
we're not looking at anyone in particular.
No one. So those kind of things, that taking advantage of the resources that you currently have in your community. There's many of them.
Yeah.
And then really just like making those frugal life decisions that we just talked about a little bit. And that was kind of my teaser as to the question that I posed to both of you is just to reflect back on, how you watch your parents grow up and
The things that used to embarrass you.
But now you're an adult and you're doing it also.
You're like, wait a minute.
I'll never forget the first time I rinsed that Ziploc bag, and I'm like, oh,
I'm doing this.
This is me
happening.
now.
I mean, I'll share like one thing. Growing up, my mom would always turn leftovers into amazing gourmet meals. And I remember, thinking, gosh, can we just have something else? Like, I don't want to have yesterday's leftovers,
Reimagined.
Yes. But she always turned it around. And guess what I'm doing now? Like that is part of my meal planning.
And it's a fun challenge, right?
Yes.
They actually have a TV show now that does just that.
Yes.
It's called Leftovers. And that's the whole
I saw
premise.
that too.
And
It is
I love it.
so fun.
So if you need
creative.
ideas, there's a
Yes.
great place to start. Go watch that show.
Right.
We are not
We're
paid to say that.
I was going to say we're not endorsed by them, but
If you would like to, please call us.
that's right.
But it's just like reimagining how you can stretch your dollar just a little bit longer and not longer, further. But those are kind of, I guess, like basic tips.
That's really,
and
really
then
good advice.
Also another thing too is taking a look at when we talk about expenses. So part of your auto loans, if you have auto loans or credit cards or other personal loans that are out there, take a look. What interest rate do you have? Can you do something better about this? Most of the time, if you've had the loan for quite some time, you can do something about it. Meaning, when I say that, you can go to your local LMCU branch, or if whoever you're banking with, preferably LMCU, you can go in and any of the personal bankers can assist you with, taking a look at what you currently have out there and how we can help you to cut down those payments and helping you to get out of debt a little bit faster than what you
that's
imagined.
awesome.
You are
Absolutely.
just a wealth of information, and I think you've secured yourself a seat for another one
Oh,
sometime
yeah.
soon.
Anytime.
Thank you.
But we're not done.
That's right.
It's
right.
your favorite part, Aldina.
I don't like this part. I love the
one of
reason
best
behind it. But
parts. So that's the part of the show that we like to call, what is it, Brett? Are you smarter than the show?
Are you smarter than the show's trivia? Yeah.
So it will give you the opportunity to win. And we've got quite a little pool of money now.
We're going to, I think it's up to 100 now.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep. I happened to get lucky and win last episode, but
And the episode before.
maybe, yeah.
That's why it's at 100. So you have time to knock the king off of his throne.
All right, let's do it. Up for the challenge.
So each podcast, $50 gets added to the pod. If for some crazy reason you do not win today, it gets rolled over. And then the next time we play, it's for 150. So there are no losers here, only bigger winners.
I like that. Only bigger winners. That's
so
great.
if I win, where does this money go?
Well, that's where we'll get to chat with you, and you'll be able to pick off a list of our LMCU-supported nonprofits.
I love that.
And I think you know a few
that.
of them.
Yes.
I'm certain I do.
So I have my questions ready already.
I am ready.
And the way we work, you probably remember, we buzz in using your names. And best 2 out of 3 if we have to get to the 3.
That's right.
If you win 2 right away, we're done.
Okay.
right.
Okay.
See? Just as easy as that.
So I decided to start with a multiple choice this time because I personally like multiple choices. It starts getting you in the right headspace, right?
I like it.
So have you heard of the birthday paradox? Have you
No.
heard of this? Otherwise known as the birthday problem. It states that in a group of 25 random people, there is a certain percentage of at least one shared birthday.
Okay.
So 23 people in a room, at least 1 or 2 people will share a birthday. So what percentage chance is that? And I'm going to give you 4 different choices here.
Okay.
25%, 30%, 50%, or 70%. Out of 23 people, what percentage will share a birthday? Or
Aldina.
what percentage is there a chance? Yes.
Aldina. I'm going to say 30%, so B.
That is incorrect. That's a bummer. I'm sorry. But it was one of the 4 choices, so good job.
Thank you.
So I can't help but feel like this is a trick question, Aldina, and it was a setup from the beginning.
I know. Yeah.
So we've got 20,
25.
25 or 23?
23 people.
Yes.
Okay.
25%, 50%, 70%, or 30%, which she said 30, so
Okay, I'm going to say 25%. I feel like it's got to be low.
you would also be incorrect. I'm so sorry. It is actually a 50% chance that there will be a shared birthday within that group.
Really?
That is the
Well, now
birthday
this
paradox.
makes my future gathering of any sort.
Yeah.
I think I am
You
sharing
have to have
my birthday
23
with them.
people. Yeah,
Okay,
in a room.
okay.
Okay.
And,
All right.
and then 50% chance that someone's going to have the same birthday month.
Birthday.
Birthday?
Yes.
No
The
kidding.
actual day.
Wow.
All right.
I'm so sorry. Yeah.
Good icebreaker for next
I know.
next gathering.
It is. It is.
Well,
Find your birthday buddy. Who's
It's
got a
0-0,
birthday buddy?
right? So
It is.
anybody's
We're
game
back to
still.
square one here.
That's right.
All right. A shiver is a collection of what type of animal? A shiver. I always love these.
You asked me this before too. Not
Did
the
I?
No, not the
Oh.
specific question, but it was animal
Was it like
related.
the murder
and I
of
was like,
crows?
I don't even know what that
That's the
animal
only one I can think
is.
of, the murder of crows or the. So it's a shiver
Oh my goodness.
of this type of, and I'm going to give you a slight hint and narrow it down a little bit because the animal kingdom is quite large.
Yes.
So we're going to say what type of sea animal.
Okay, that is helpful. Yes, I was thinking of a land animal,
Yeah.
so I'm glad that's
I'm going
gone.
to just kind of eliminate what one type of species.
I am struggling over here.
So a shiver of fill in the blank.
Brett,
Yes, Brett.
is it beavers?
That is incorrect.
Aldina, I was gonna say a group of sharks.
And you would be correct.
No.
Yes.
Are you serious?
Oh,
That's amazing.
oh man, we don't always show all of this. We might have to show that laugh in your face because that was pretty spectacular.
I know.
We have no fun at work. None.
I love that.
And we're gonna stay in the animal kingdom.
All right, I need this to tie.
You need to tie, and then I'll have to actually look up a question. So feel free to lose. It's
Okay.
fine. But we're gonna travel to Africa for a minute.
I've been there.
Okay. Have you actually?
Yeah.
So you might very well win this, and I better get my phone out. There is always a challenge when you're in Africa that you want to see the big 5. So it's the 5 big animals that you want to see when you're on safari in Africa. What 5 animals are those?
Wait, all 5?
We'll say if you get 3 out of 5.
3 out of
Okay.
5. Okay,
Okay.
well, now we're set.
You have to try to name all 5, but you got to have 3 of them.
Okay.
All right. Giraffe,
Okay.
my favorite animal. A rhinoceros. The zebra.
Okay.
The elephant. And then, of course, the lion. The mighty lion.
And that would be 3 correct.
But not all 5.
Only 3.
So I think you should get a chance to still get the
Okay.
5. And then if you do, then that's more than me.
So we have the lion.
Yep.
No,
Zebra.
don't tell her. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, yeah. The lion, the rhino. Oh, wait. You only had 2.
I did? That's it?
Lion and rhino.
Okay. So lion, rhino, hyenas,
Okay.
that big ostrich.
Okay.
I'm thinking of the Lion King right now.
Oh, I
Zazu?
just
No.
can't wait to be king.
Oh my gosh. Oh, the who's taboo? What's his name? What's his name? and What animal is he? Oh my gosh.
Otherwise, you might win.
I don't think the little guy.
That's the big 5.
I missed that part. I missed the big animals.
The little guy. Who's the little
changes.
guy? You mean Timon?
Yes. Yeah.
He's a meerkat.
Never mind. Big elephant. I know it was already mentioned, but I could
Did
not
he
think
say
of
elephant?
any.
Yeah.
Okay, then you
Yeah.
did get 3.
Oh,
Okay.
My bad.
That's all I got. Because since I missed it.
Okay,
big
so we're
animal
gonna have
part.
to pull up another thing here.
Oh,
'cause that
okay.
wasn't enough. We have lion, leopard,
leopard.
rhino, elephant, and African buffalo.
Oh, I would have never thought.
Those
of
are the big
Oh.
5 that you want to see.
Like the wildebeests?
Yep.
I did see those.
Yep. Okay.
No one wanted to see the zebras? Did
Nope.
you say?
They're not. I think they're plentiful. I think it's not a
Well, I can see the lions in my local zoo, but not in the wild.
I love it. Okay, so we are coming up on the month of July.
Yeah.
By the time you listen to this, it might be July. What is July's birthstone?
Oh, no. This is like the thing that I'm the worst at. I don't even think I know my own birthstone.
I know what June is.
That's not helpful.
No, that is definitely not.
I think it's very fitting given the month and the country we live in.
Because of the color?
Yeah.
Aldina.
Okay.
Sapphire.
That would be September, unfortunately.
So then that gives me information, I think. I'm going to say, is it the ruby?
That is correct.
Whatever. I'm never coming to these shows again.
No, you will. You will.
Congratulations.
I was thinking sapphire too.
Yes.
And then when you said it, I'm like,
And in case you wondered, diamond is April.
okay.
So
Okay.
together we've got April, September,
you
and
go.
July would be our red, white, and blue.
An emerald. Is that
That's May.
That's May.
Pearl is.
You're March, right?
I am.
We're aquamarine.
Oh, thank you for letting me
You're
know.
very welcome. I don't know how I know all of them, but I do.
I love it.
August
I
is
love it.
peridot.
Huh.
I'm trying to
November is
remember what
citrine.
October is.
October is the pink sapphire or opal.
Yes. Opal.
Opal.
Yes. Yep.
Yep,
Indeed.
that's my husband's.
Very
His
nice.
is pink, mine is blue.
Perfect.
Cute.
Oh,
Love
great
it.
fit.
Well, I think that's a great way to kick us off into the 4th of July time.
That's
and
right.
celebrating the freedom that we have in this country.
That's right.
And how lucky we are to work where we work.
Yes. And for so many that have helped us to earn that freedom over the years and decades. So,
Yes.
But as always, we are so grateful to have had you on our show again, Aldina. And we'll definitely, like we said, we need you on more frequently.
Thank you.
Even if we have to drag you on because you said you're not coming back.
We're coming back.
You can pull a friend with you to do a phone a friend. Maybe
Next time, I just know I need to warm up with trivia.
Right, she's gonna be reading trivia books at night.
Lots and hours of Jeopardy. Lots of hours.
But turn off the lights.
But congratulations. Yeah, turn off the lights. Use the daylight.
Well, again, thank you, listeners, for tuning in. We always say it. We want to hear from you. We want to know what's happening in your area.
Yeah.
Got any other couponing tips? Got any other cool tips to save
Or
some
share
money?
that thing that embarrassed you as a kid.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
Please,
Share
that
your
would be
frugal
so
ways with
fun
us.
if you would just comment on here and let us know what do you do now that you realize you're becoming your grandmother.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, man. Well, again, we would love for you to like us
Facebook,
on Twitter,
Instagram,
Yeah,
LinkedIn. That's the new social. I mean, it really is.
I hear that.
And the places you can't really comment, but you can still Spotify, Apple Podcasts,
Amazon, Kindle,
iHeartRadio.
They
So
keep
great.
going, you guys. They keep going.
I tell you. I tell you. Well,
But thanks for listening.
we are so happy to be with you. And now we say goodbye.
Bye now.
Goodbye.
Thanks for listening. The information provided in this podcast by Lake Michigan Credit Union is general education or marketing in nature and is not intended to be accounting, legal, tax, investment, financial, or other advice. Statements of individuals are their own, not LMCU's. All topics discussed are information of a general nature and do not address the circumstances of any particular individual or entity. Consult an appropriate professional concerning your specific situation. As of the date of publishing and any future date this podcast is broadcast, all rates, fees, payments, or other specific figures discussed are subject to change and are dependent upon your specific financial situation. All loan products discussed are subject to credit and collateral approval. You alone assume the sole responsibility of evaluating the merits and risks associated with the use of any information or other content in the podcast before making any decisions based on such information or other content. In exchange for listening to the podcast, you agree not to hold LMCU, its affiliates, or any third-party service providers liable for any possible claim for damages arising from any decision you make based on information or other content made available to you through the podcast. For more information on any of the content discussed in this podcast, please visit lmcu.org. Copyright Lake Michigan Credit Union, federally insured by NCUA. Equal housing lender. LMCU, NMLS ID number 442967.